Going over to this poor tree, hopefully not falling in the water. It's December 24th. We're almost there. Oh, leave it. There's a spawned out scent. Leave it. No, 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 no. That's an actual, that's what I'm talking about when, Rupert, let's go, man. It's a coho. And if the water gets any lower, you'll probably eat them. Anyway, I gotta talk fast. So I'm reading this book, and you gotta relate this to global warming and COVID, and scientists and government. So I'm reading this book, and it's all about, if you're old enough, you might remember. I just vaguely remembered some of it, but I didn't know all the details, and I still don't. But it was about CFCs, and those were they were discovered in the 1920s for refrigeration, and they were used in aerosol cans and styrofoam. And then eventually scientists, those buggers, they discovered that it was depleting the ozone layer, which a lot of people denied, including the environmental guy in the Reagan administration. I found this fascinating because when they asked him, what do you think? What are we going to do? And he says, well, why don't you just start wearing hats and sunglasses? And you're thinking, this is this guy's solution, and he's the environmental guy. So this was in the 1980s. Hey guys, I can't get through here. I'll have to go up here. So I was relating that really closely to the global warming thing. You know, they have all these meetings, the world gets together, decides what they're going to do, and then never implements it. So, but it took forever for the CFC thing, for governments to finally believe the scientists. And I think the problem now, this is just my opinion, is with all this stuff, like the divided world, like I always, what did I say the other video? The world is divided by people who think they're right. The divided world is like nobody is looking in the long term, the end game, and they just want to think, they think everybody's conspiring against them. And it's just, so I don't care what you think about global warming or COVID. But this CFC thing it just made me think, yeah, the world's exactly the way it was 40 years ago. It's just more amplified. Isn't that sad, that tree there? Ah. But anyway, yeah, wear a hat and sunglasses. Come on, guys, we're gonna go this way. I can't get through all this. So yeah. The other thing too that was very similar, I would say, to the COVID thing is that DuPont at the time was the Pfizer of the world, and DuPont wanted to be compensated. This isn't directly a comparison, but DuPont made all the CFC stuff and wanted to be compensated for not using them anymore. And I think the government gave them a big check. I have to reread out that part. And then when they found a substitute for these CFCs, DuPont was the one that started manufacturing the most stuff and profited the most off of it. So not only did they get compensated, so I go like how does that make you like not be a little cynical about just the world and believing that government's got your best interest at heart? So, I mean, they have their own interest at heart. Hey, what do you think? Am I being negative on a Christmas video? But anyway, I just found it really interesting. So all these people that think, oh, they finally figured it out. Well, it was figured out a long time ago. Okay, Merry Christmas, everyone.